Hey guys, it's your girl Denise J, and we're going to jump right into this video. First, I'm applying this moisturizer from MAC with a flat brush all over her face. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my beauty blender and I'm going to apply this primer, and I'm going to add that to all of the T-zones. Next, I'm going to go ahead and spray the Prep and Prime Mist from MAC. And you want to spray this all over the face. And I did use two different foundations. I mixed NARS with Becca. I'm applying this all over her face with a slanted flat brush. And I do recommend trying not to get foundation on the brows as much as possible. This will help you when you do your brows later. You won't have to worry about trying to scrub out that foundation. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add the Juvia's concealer, and I'm going to apply that close to the side of the nose, along the side of the face, on the chin, on the forehead, and on the nose area. And this is where we highlight all of our beautiful features. Now we're going to go ahead and use the Anastasia cream palette. It's an oldie, but I love it, and I'm going to use it until it's all gone. I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to apply the contour on the sides of the face, on the lower part of the cheekbones. I'm going to apply it to the forehead, and I'm also going to apply it around the nose area. And what I like to do is I like to take my brush from the eyebrow and I like to bring it down the nose. It just helps with the contour. Now let's go ahead and brush that contour out, and you want to make sure that you're blending in like a circular motion. Like, you know, you don't really want to swipe too hard. You want to go in circular motions if possible. Now go ahead and form those cheekbones, honey, and make sure you try to keep the brush as straight as possible. With the contour for the cheekbones, you do want to do a dragging motion because you want to keep that product in one specific spot in the area that you are trying to contour. Now for the nose, I do start at the top of the brow. I blend in some of that contour into the brow just to make it have like a seamless end. Like you don't know where your nose contour starts, you don't know where it ends. And I'm using a flat fluffy brush. Now I am blending out the concealer on all of our highlighted areas. And yes, honey, I am using the Multi Beauty Blender from Face Period, my brand. So everybody definitely go check that out. They are amazing. Let's get into eyebrows. I do use a flat brush and I put concealer on the back of my hand. I am taking that concealer on the flat brush and I'm starting from the beginning of the brow, and I drag it, and I do move very slow because I want a precise, smooth brow. And then I go ahead and take whatever is left on the actual brush and I apply that to the rest of the lid. And you're going to go ahead and do that to both sides. Can somebody say setting powder? Oh my god, y'all, this is my favorite setting powder by Mercier. And now you're gonna go ahead and apply that because we need to be snatched, honey. You want to use your beauty blender, or you can use a powder puff, whichever you prefer. Today we're going to use the beauty blender and we're going to tap it in the powder and apply it to all of the highlighted areas. Pyramid Cosmetics girl. I see you. All right, so this is my brand once again, y'all. And we're going to use 2 colors today. And we're going to use a darker blue and then we're going to use a lighter blue. We're going to go ahead and apply this to the lid. And you're going to use tapping motions. I applied the colors by building them first and then I blend. So once I apply it and get it to my liking, then I start blending it in. So now I'm going to take my P. Louise blank canvas base and I'm going to apply this to a flat brush again, and we're going to start cutting our crease. Now, cutting your crease, I know can be challenging for a lot of people, but just remember, take your time and practice. Take your time and practice. I can't say this enough. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add the light blue eyeshadow, and I'm going to add that to the blank canvas cut crease area, and you're just going to pat that in. Then we're going to take our duo glue, the one that comes in the green writing, and you're going to add that on top of the lid. Once you add that on top of the lid, we're going to go ahead and add the glitter. You're going to pat it in there very gently. And this glitter is from my collection and is coming this summer. Beware, guys. Now off camera, I'm going to go ahead and apply the NYX liquid liner and also Face Pyramid Lashtox in Bougie. After that, using the new Anastasia brow freeze, I'm going to go ahead and take a spoolie and apply that to the brows because we're getting ready to get started on shaping them brows, honey. You want to use the spoolie to brush the brows up while you have the brow freeze in it. Now we're going to start at the end of the brow. The beginning of the brow. And we're going to go ahead and drag that all the way down to the end. And I do take short strokes. I only take long strokes towards the end. Taking the brow spoolie, I do go back in and I make sure that all of the brow pomade that I use, and I did use that brow pomade in dark brown in Anastasia, and I make sure that it's all blended, that there's no harsh lines. I do use a small smudger brush to apply the eyeshadow to the lower lash line. I'm using the one and only Scott Barnes contour palette, and this palette is to die for, guys. While I'm taking my MAC brush, I apply the bronzer to all of the contour areas that we applied the cream contour to. And you want to make sure that you do tapping motions on the forehead and slight, very slight light swipes on the cheekbones. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply the Morphe highlighter, and I'm going to apply that to the forehead, T-zone. I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the chin, to the cupid's bow on the lip, to the point of the nose, the bridge of the nose, and then also on the sides of the face right above the cheekbone area. Now the last part is the lips. We're going to add the Kim Kardashian lipstick. We're going to add the Dose of Color lip gloss and a Morphe lip liner. And I am going to make sure that my pencil is sharpened for one. And then we're going to start from the end of the lips. And I always start at the bottom for some reason. I don't know, it's just my personal preference. And then I work my way to the top lip. Then I'm going to take a small lip brush and I'm going to apply the KKW lipstick in nude. And then I'm also going to apply the Dose of Color lip gloss. And I'm also going to use that same lip brush, and we're going to make sure that the lip liner and the lipstick and lip gloss are blended together. To end, we're going to use the Prep and Prime by MAC and also the Morphe setting spray. And make sure that they are moist, and that's going to be the end of your look. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. You guys can follow me on Instagram at DeniseJMUA. Until next time, I love you guys. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys put in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Mwah.